We're going to give the former Arsenal striker Paul Mariner complete control of the football club. So you get a chance to keep these players, there's 10 of them, or get rid of them. Let's start with Hector Bellerin.
I like him. He's got pace. You can play him as a wing back. You can play him as a full back in the 4-4-2 if he wants to go that route. I say keep this young man.
Matteo Guendouzi.
Yeah, look, he's not my favourite player at the club. Why? Because I think it's a little bit too much for him at the moment. The manager doesn't agree with me, which is fine, but he's a player for the future. They keep him.
The leader, Laurent Koscielny.
Yeah, I think the time has come for him where he's just hit that limit, where he's on the down, tip of the mountain going down, picking up injuries. Look, fantastic leader of the club. I mean, he's been a wonderful servant. He really has. Will Arsenal get rid of him? No, they won't. They'll keep him.
Okay.
So, because that's the way that the Arsenal roll.
How's this goalkeeper done this season?
He's not done it for me, to be honest. A bit of a head scratcher, Petr Cech. Is there much in it? I don't think so. Maybe Czech's a better goalkeeper. Leno, for me, is a second string keeper. Do they get rid of him? No, they've just signed him. They're not going to do that.
So they keep him, but they probably need to sign another goalkeeper.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay. Henrikh Mkhitaryan.
I've not seen enough from Mkhitaryan. I think he's got something like 20 odd games, 7 goals, 4 assists. It's not enough return. Is he a good player? Yes, he is. We haven't seen it when he was at United. We haven't seen it since he's been at Arsenal. I'll say, sorry, mate.
Done. Finally, I get one. Nacho Monreal.
Here's the problem with Monreal. He's very versatile. He does a good job. Not a brilliant job, but he does a good job. If they had the money to replace him, would they replace him, and how much would it cost to replace him? This is what I'm sort of thinking about. I say they keep him.
Okay. Someone else who plays in defence, Mustafi, the German.
You know what? When they signed him, I wasn't keen on him, and I've never been keen on him. If you look at his shorts after the game, his backside, he's all full of mud, and he's always on his backside. He's not a proper defender in my book. And he doesn't do enough in the opposition box to try and get some goals and assists. So, no, not for me. We need to sort this back line out.
Now, if they get rid of him, who's going to pay for him? Mesut
Ozil? Well, that's a problem. They've got a massive problem with this lad. 350 grand a week. He doesn't do enough for 350 grand a week, not week in, week out. He plays in the 10 role. Everybody says he's a world beater. He is a world beater.
Yeah, but they put him in the comfort zone.
But the thing is, Mark, who's going to pick his wages up? Nobody. So Arsenal, if they do try and offload him, they're going to have to, take some of his salary.
But you think they should dump him?
I just can't see what he does for the football club.
They should dump him. Danny Welbeck.
Look, Danny's one of those players. He's one of those guys that could get the manager the sack. He shows you some fantastic things for a game, and then he goes missing. He looks a little bit awkward. He has a lot of injury problems. It's hard to judge him. So I'm going to say, time to move on.
Right, let's make it 5-5 here. Granit, Xhaka.
Look, this player has got some qualities. And I think he needs to be coached into, if he's going to be a holding midfielder, if he's going to be a number 6, coach him in that position. I think when he gets out of his box a little bit, goes a little bit further forward, he's shooting, everybody's saying, he can bury him from 30-odd yards. Well, every blue moon he can, yeah. He needs coaching. Will they get rid of him? No, they won't. Should they get rid of him if they want to improve? Yes.
There we go. 5-5 draw. Away goals, though.